Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Kara. August. Go ahead. Okay. All right, I'm tired too. Whether you're new or returning, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Today I have my Clionadh order from their recent Circle Bundle restock. So if you want to see the swatches of them in a quick, simple look that you can do, keep watching this video and let me know what you think. And if makeup is, what do I usually say? Oh yeah. And if makeup is your therapy, if it makes you happy and it's your escape and you especially love eyeshadow, definitely consider subscribing and joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. Ungrateful hearts. Kids are so spoiled these days, y'all. And I'm not helping. So I'm really trying to, you know, backtrack with some things I've done. So I'm getting pushed back with it, and that's okay. I'm gonna stay the course. I don't really have a choice. All right. So recently, Clionadh restocked their Circle shadows, and this is mainly they haven't restocked any mattes, which I'm really curious about their matte formula because I've never tried them before. But in any case, I was happy with the Circle Bundle restock because when I did my very first order with them for Black Friday, I purchased the Ultra Metals bundle, and I did get another shade, which I'll swatch. This is the shade Toadstool. That's just random in there. What I think is genius that they did with this restock is that they created these bundles of 7, and they were 7 different shades that kind of centered around a certain theme. And the reason that I think it was genius is because many people, when they're picking out single eyeshadows, they don't know where to start, especially when you have a very large selection like Clionadh does. So they had all these different bundles, and they were just, I mean, you could have easily wanted them all. But I did purchase 3 of the bundles, and I want to swatch them and then do a simple look. I also purchased the stained glass palette, which I'm really excited about. So this is my second order from Clionadh. My first Clionadh order was during Black Friday of 2020. Now that order took about 3 months. I did not receive that order until February. And I did swatch all of my stained glass shadows, and I can link that video in the cards. But this time it took maybe a week. It was crazy how fast this order came, and I was really excited because I didn't know what to expect. So let's get into the 3 bundles that I purchased and the swatches and then the look. So the first bundle that I picked out was the Perfect Neutrals Charity Bundle. Now this wasn't located under the bundles of 7. This was under their charity tab. And this bundle was inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement, and they donated all of the proceeds to True North Aid and the Black Queer Youth Collective. So I thought that was like great. It had 3 shimmers, 3 metallics, and a satin. And this is the bundle right here, these 7 shades. I am really excited. I have not played with any of these yet. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches of this one. We have Cookie, a tangerine base with a sparkling pink shimmer, good for the face, eyes, and lips. Lenny, a shimmering rose gold metallic, good for the face and eyes. Mags, a shimmering honey gold metallic, good for the face, eyes, and lips. Shani, a rich golden brown with a silvery green glitter, good for the face, eyes, and lips. Next is Brit Brit, a smoky brown base with pink, red, and gold glitter, good for the face, eyes, and lips. Nick number 1, a shimmering, cool toned plum metallic, good for the face and eyes. And Shell, a satin mauve with a warm base and cool reflect, good for the face, eyes, and lips. Okay, you guys, here is the Perfect Neutrals bundle. Cookie, Lenny, Mags, Shiny, Brit Brit, Nick number 1, and Shell. Such a pretty bundle. Okay, so the next bundle that I purchased was the Chimes bundle, and that's the bundle right here. So I'm gonna go through the shade descriptions, and then I'll show you the swatches. First up is Rune, a grungy based duochrome eyeshadow with a gold green reflect. and it is good for the face and eyes. Chamomile, a stunning reflective cream shadow with gold shimmer, makes also for a great highlighter, good for the face and eyes and lips. Hunter is a metallic mulberry, good for the face and eyes. Arctic Fox is a pale off-white metallic that leans slightly blue, and it's good for the face and eyes. Mist, a soft silver lilac with a subtle red shift, good for the face and eyes. We have Shroom, which is a brown-based duochrome eyeshadow with a bright pearlized reflect with hints of green and pink, good for the face and eyes. And Morgana, a forest green-based duochrome eyeshadow with a light green shift and hints of blue sparkle, good for the face and eyes. So here is the Wind Chimes bundle. All right, so we have the shade Rune, Chamomile, Hunter, Arctic Fox, Mist, Shroom, and Morgana. Very beautiful. Okay, and the last bundle that I purchased was the Fae Garden Bundle, and this is the bundle, the 7 right here. So we'll get into the description and swatches. First up is Prosecco. It's an antique champagne gold metallic, good for the face and eyes. Next is Pixie Ring, a dusty rose metallic with pink sparkle, and it's good for the face and eyes. Climate Change is a muted lime with a soft metallic finish, good for the face and eyes. Pink Sugar, a salmon pink shimmer with subtle sparkle, good for the face and eyes. We have Tree Line, a sage green metallic, good for the face and eyes. Elixir, a grungy silver-based duochrome eyeshadow with a pale gold reflect, good for the face and eyes. Last in the bundle is Light Chaser, a cool bright tone beige with notes of silver and a reflective metallic finish, and it makes for a great highlighter, good for the face and eyes. Separately from any bundles, I purchased the shade Toadstool, which was $7.50, and it is a rusty red based duochrome eyeshadow with a bright green reflect. And it says that it's technically a trichrome shadow and will also shift up to red. It's a very shifty shade. So I have that on my arm next to the bundle. Okay, you guys, here is the Fae Garden Bundle. We have Prosecco. We have, go ahead and say hi.
I want you to show me.
Oh, okay, I'll show them you in a second. We have Prosecco, Pixie Ring. We have Climate Change, Pink Sugar. We have Tree Line, Elixir, and Light Chaser. So that's the bundle. And then we have Toadstool, which definitely is a shifty color and shifts red, which that's very pretty. So yes, these are great, you guys. Oh, August wants y'all to see him. Hold on. Are you okay?
Hi guys.
Okay, do it again.
I said hi guys.
Okay, all right. We're just relaxing today. Like, there's nothing wrong with him, except what happened to you today?
My leg hurts.
His leg hurts because he tripped up the steps. So he said it's gonna hurt tomorrow. So that's what we're dealing with. Okay, you guys, so I don't know if I'm biased. I have already really loved just metallic shadows, and I do love my Clionadh stained glass collection a lot, but I also love the metallics bundle that I had, so that's why I jumped at the Restock. I know, you know, they are a little more pricey, but when I compare these shadows to, like, let's say my last video with the Pizza Kitty palette, and I'm not downing the Pizza Kitty palette, there's just a different level of, I think, richness with the shades, with the shimmers, with the glitters. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know the words that I'm looking for, but maybe the word is quality. I don't know. I don't want to say that because there were some shades in the Pizza Kitty palette, like that Rocket Fuel shade, that I really liked. But just the swatch and feel of the Clionadh shadows is just a little bit different. It's just a little bit next level in my own opinion. And I think that these metallics can add a really special touch to any eyeshadow look. And one of the things that I'm thinking about, because I actually go back to work next week, I'm not really gonna have time to do a whole lot of complicated eye looks. So Just gonna do a little bit of practicing here. Now, what I am gonna be using for my mattes is I'm gonna use this Melt Sculpt Stack, which I bought for no reason on Beauty Bay because it was on sale. And I just thought it was kind of cool because it has kind of all the browns that you would need, warm tone, cool tone. I can use this for contour as well as bronzer. So this was kind of a cute little stack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking the light medium bronzer powder, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And here's what it looks like up close. And you know, that's a common trick that you can do. You can just use your bronzer. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just using it with a fluffy brush. Honestly, as far as work goes this upcoming school year, come on now, close the door. The fact that I haven't been in like the full-fledged work mode, you know, we had the hybrid thing, it was less children. I'm gonna have to really be putting in some work, you know what I mean, this upcoming year. And prayerfully, we don't get into a situation where there's gonna be another, you know, shutdown. But I'm very concerned with the Delta variant. Now, in my district, we do have the mask mandate for school buildings, so I am happy about that. But I am concerned because it seems as though more children are getting this variant, and there's just a lot more to worry about when it comes to that. So as of right now, you know, all the kids are coming back, so I could have, you know, my usual 20 plus kids in class. So I am always excited at the beginning of the school year. This will be year 19 for me, but it's a year where I really don't know what to expect. And I do foresee there being certain parameters with social distancing and things like that. So I know I'm gonna have to be devoting some time. All that was to say, I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to be doing a whole bunch of crazy eyeshadow looks, not for work. But I will be filming, or my attempt is going to be to film my work looks because, I mean, I am going to be wearing my eyeshadow to work, especially with the mask. All you want to see is the eyeshadow. So I got to do something here. Now what I'm going to do is let's use, we're going to use the medium dark bronzer powder. Maybe we'll use the contour powder. I think we're gonna use the contour powder just because this is gonna give it a little more depth. Here's what it looks like up close. You know, you really don't need a whole lot like to create a nice little eyeshadow look, you know? I'm just gonna focus that in the crease and in the outer corner. I should have been zoomed in, I'm so sorry. But I love having a little look like this, and then we'll be able to use one or two of these shimmers. Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm trying to go potty.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. All right, so that looks good. And that's easy. And what I meant to also do is take the first shade, and I'm just going to put that under my lower lash line. I don't have to be all super fancy. I've been so into neutrals lately though. Like, that's just what I've been really into. So I don't know what's going on, but. All right. Now, obviously, if I wasn't talking through this, this would be a lot quicker. All right. So now we're ready to pull out some of these shimmers. I'm really feeling the charity bundle, which was that perfect neutrals bundle. I love that. And I really love this shade Brit. This is it right here. So I think I really just want to take this and put it over the lid. So I'm not going to spray this or anything, just so we could see what the shadow looks like. It is gorgeous. And it's glittery. It's just really pretty, but it's not super chunky. I'm gonna save some room at the first third, just so maybe we can use one more color. But this is beautiful. I never know if the camera really shows how beautiful some of these shadows are that we use, but this is really pretty. That's what we've got. And I think I want to take the shade, this is from the Chimes bundle. This is the shade Room. Says it's a dual chrome eyeshadow. Now, I am gonna want to be more specific with placement, so I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna see if I can use it dry. That's really pretty too. I'm just blending it in. This brush is okay. This is the Refer 28, and it's just a nice brush for shimmers. It's, you know, flat and a little more dense. Oh, August is milking this leg thing, like, for real. So that's gorgeous. Look at that. Then I just think I want to pick something for the inner corner highlight. Probably want to pick something a little icy, a little shimmery. Let's see. I'm going to pick something from the Fae Garden Bundle. That way I'll have used one shade from each bundle. I think I want to take that lime green. Let's try this. Let's try Climate Change from the Fae Garden Bundle for the inner corner. That's nice. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because when I first got my Clionadh shadows, like, this is really the first time I will say I really started pulling out my Clionadh shadows again. It's like when I get new things or things that are expensive, and I do this with clothes. Let me back up real fast to tell y'all the story. I do this with clothes as well. It's like you want to save it for something. I don't know if any of you are like that, but I have been like that for most of my life. And then what ends up happening is I never wear this stuff. I just never wear it, or it doesn't fit anymore, or something like that. But you know what? Life is too short to not be using your shadows. You know what I'm saying? To be wearing your clothes, and, you know, like, don't save it. There's no reason to save it. Do not do that. I literally have done that forever. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be popping out Clionadh on a daily basis. Why not? Like, let me hit pan on some Clionadh shadows because they're too beautiful to not use. They are just too beautiful to not use. I'm gonna do a brow bone highlight today. I'm gonna stay with the Fae Garden Bundle, and I'm gonna actually take the shade Prosecco, which is just a beautiful cream color, and I'm just gonna put that in the brow bone. But yeah, y'all, don't wait, don't save it, especially I mean, I hate to say it, but the reality is the days and times that we're living in, we can't take this stuff with us. You know, we just can't. So you might as well go ahead and use your shimmers. We're paying for them. There's no special occasion. Every day that you wake up is a special occasion. That's how I feel, because we're living in some wild times. So every day is a special occasion, y'all. Every day is a party if you want it to be. So I'm just gonna blend that a little bit, just to have a little shimmer there, you know. It's always good for, it's always, okay. All right, let me just go ahead and mess up my face. I was gonna say, it's always a good time for a brow bone highlight. All right, y'all, so here's the look. It's plain, but it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I really like it. And I'm just going to go ahead off camera and do just a brown. Oh, you know what? I wish I could find, I would like to use, oh, here we go. Maybe like a little plum. No, this is the color right here. Yeah, let's try this. This is like a deep plum liner. And I'm just gonna put on regular mascara today, because most likely that's what I would wear to work. Now, I do have a new one that I'm trying out. This is the L'Oreal. It is the Voluminous Superstar X Fiber. So this one has 2 steps. It is, step 1 will be the base or primer, and then step 2, we have the Blackest Black mascara. And there's what it looks like up close. So when I come back, I'll have all that on and we will wrap up the video. Okay, you guys, so I'm back with the liner and mascara. So let me just show you what that looks like. I think the mascara looks really good. I don't really have any complaints. I feel like my lashes, because I don't really have long lashes, so I do feel like this is giving me some length and volume, and this is not doing too much. I did use that plum liner by ColourPop, and this is the final look. I love it. It is just neutral. It's got a little subtle hint of lime there, and this is how I could see myself going to work, like on a daily basis. And it's not heavy. I don't have like heavy lashes on. It's just this is me. So I'm very happy with all 3 bundles that I purchased. I really like them all. I almost like want to get on and order a couple more. There were a couple bundles that had shades from the Ultra Metallics collection, which is why I didn't get them. Like they had this Birds of Paradise one, and I was like, oh, I do not want to get a double shade. So that's the only reason why I didn't. But I could definitely see myself, as long as it's in budget, grabbing, you know, another bundle or 2, just because they're so easy to use. Like, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my collection to just really have some purpose to it. You know, for somebody who's said their leg hurts, there's just no way. There's no way he could be stomping around like that. He is definitely milking it. I think he's coming. I hear him. No. So anyway, I'm happy with the bundle. So it seems like right now the shipping with Clionadh is really, really fast. So if you were interested in any of these circle bundles, now is probably the time that you want to get them. If you're interested, where you're gonna get them quickly. Now, I think Millie from Bad to the Brow has a code. I believe it's Millie10, and I'll put that in the description box because, you know, we need to save money when we can. But the next time I'll probably get something from them, it might be Black Friday. I don't necessarily need any more of those stained glass shadows, but there are a couple that, you know, I didn't get last year that were like kind of on a little wish list that I may try to get. I don't know. I just haven't been disappointed with anything that I've got. And this is only my 2nd order, but like every single shade that I have, I love every single thing. Like that's one brand. I mean, like this is a brand where I can say that like every single thing is a hit for me. So, you know, I just know that that is going to be a worth it purchase for me. You're not going to see me chop up my Clionadh shadows and put them in palettes. That's probably not something you're going to see me do like I've been doing with everything else. Like that's not happening, but they're just they're in a little special section, and they're in a little special thing just for them. So anyway, thank you so much for taking out your time and hanging out with me today. I really do hope that you enjoy seeing the swatches as well as the look, and hope that, you know, if you're a person that grabs for palettes the way I do, you're going to have to be purposeful about how you use your singles. So I'm thinking like, maybe I need to have these out, or maybe I need to pick 5 and incorporate one with my eye look every day. You know, you're gonna have to consciously think about pulling them into your look. And so that's what I was trying to show you today, and how I didn't even have to pull out a palette today. You know, bronzer, little contour, couple little singles, and you've got something that's still beautiful and really unique. So I hope this was therapy for you, because it was for me. I hope that we can continue to embark on this journey of customizing our collection, being proud of it, you know, slimming it down, being choosy about what we're going to get and purchase, how we're spending our money. And until I see you again, be gentle with yourself, talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
I just want y'all to know this is like 30 minutes.
Can I show them?
Go ahead. An hour after he said he can't walk.
Can I show them, Sonia?
Go ahead, hurry up. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Is your leg better?
Is it better? Oh, okay, that's wonderful news. I'm so thankful. Hurry up.